We're back with Wrestle This and
That.
I'm Brother Reek, and this is my co-host, Brother
Don Juan.
No doubt. Guess what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? It is time for What Do Don Think? I don't know what you think. I ain't in his head.
I'm not sure what I think yet.
You know, and you don't know what he think. But we're going to find out. Because we're going to ask Don a question. He's going to give us his answer, his best answer to the question.
At least this one's going to be real.
He's going to be real.
This time I'm answering to real people.
The real people. No doubt. Let's do this.
Let's go.
What did Don think, ladies and gentlemen? Don, do you think the reason WWE has not been as popular as the Attitude Era, do you think it's because of the PG rating that they fell down to? Or do you think it's a lack of good storylines?
Oh boy. I kind of think it's like a mixture of both. I think that a lot of people like the fact that that the Attitude Era didn't really care what they said. Well, of course, one of the Attitude Era's best storylines, though, was the Monday Night Takeover.
Right.
And that going on, and obviously there's no taking over because Vince took over everything.
Which was the worst thing to do. But
so is there really any competition? It does look like the story writers don't really know what they're doing at the moment. I guess some of it though could be based off of injuries. They don't have a clue where they're going because there's injuries, and I do think though that the PG-13 thing kind of turns into it. Because I think some people like the fact that wrestlers would just kind of speak their mind off the top of their head, you know. And if they threw an ass in there or a damn or, you know, something like that, then it's like no big deal. Or, you know, you're constantly raising. But I honestly, as much as in the script writers, almost feel like the wrestlers don't build themselves up the same way that they used to.
Well, they can if they're being scripted.
Right.
It can't be you. I mean, no one scripted Stone Cold. Stone Cold was Stone Cold.
Right, and he was a Hellraiser.
No doubt.
And The Rock came in and he's like, you're not going to script me either. I'm going to do what I want to do.
He did his own thing.
And, you know, Triple H is, you know, he's great on the mic. And those guys, so they can have segments and they can actually be talking and it didn't bore you. In fact, it excited you. Nowadays, guys take up the mic, you know. I mean, like, let's face it. I mean, like, I'm a Roman Reigns fan, but guy takes the mic, and the only thing I want to know is what kind of stupid thing is he going to say. He's not good on the mic, you know. I thought that things were great, you know. Like, I miss Seth Rollins on the mic, in the ring, all that stuff. So, I mean, you know, and I can only imagine what Rollins would say if he wasn't PG-13.
Oh.
So, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so now I like I said, so I think it's a mixture of both, and like I said, that and the scriptedness of what the characters get to say, because I mean these characters, they have personality.
Right.
And it would be interesting to hear what they could say. You know, I mean, you know, the New Day do the best at the cutting the promos, and they keep it towards PG-13, and
they work.
And I like what Xavier says. He's like, oh, you can't say that on there because we're PG-13. You know, like when Rock said llama penises. You know, he said
he didn't say llama penis.
Yeah, he did. It
wasn't nice, Rock.
You know, Rock can say whatever he wants.
Basically.
So again, you know, he's not
Especially
scripted. He even said, "Let's go off script." And yeah. So I do think that they're trying to bring back storylines that we've already seen because it worked in the Attitude Era, but it doesn't necessarily work with these guys,
right?
Because they can't pull it off the same.
Yeah.
You know, Roman Reigns isn't Stone Cold Steve Austin. He just isn't. And because everybody doesn't want that same storyline, and they don't want Roman the way that they wanted Austin, they hate the storyline, and they just throw it right in their face and say, hey, we already seen this with Austin.
Yeah. We don't like the storyline. We don't like Roman Reigns.
Right.
I mean, that's basically what
yeah, exactly. That's what they're saying. I mean, so
basically, you're saying Vince is making the WWE universe dislike Reigns for what he's doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, in ways, yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of people when it comes to Roman in Pacific, a lot of people, say that he's getting ready to go down that path of John Cena. And at first, people liked Cena, but but then all of a sudden he started getting everything, and Cena basically started becoming like, I guess, The Rock in ways,
right?
And the Hulk Hogan,
yeah,
and so that kind of took away from him. So people got sick of seeing him, and it's just like the title kept on switching in the Attitude Era a lot. Austin would have it, and then he'd lose it. But he'd lose it to like either a Triple H or an Undertaker or someone who could run with the belt, and there's just not a lot of guys in there, so you kind of tone down the script writing.
Well, let me ask you something. You think that you said there's not a lot of guys? Do you think that those guys are being held back because of what Vince wants and not because of what they want?
Possibly. I mean, it is possible.
Because you cannot tell me half those guys are not talented and cannot cut their own program.
Oh, and I agree with that. So, I mean, like I said, so I think the PG-13 kind of takes away from it. It does. Because you like, it's called the Attitude Era. You like the attitude that people had on the mic. And now people don't really do it. I mean, now everything's like a joke.
It is.
It's like a joke, and you're like, well, that joke isn't even funny. I'm kind of, so a lot of times when people take the mic, I don't care to hear what they have to say, but we'll see. I mean, they're trying to generate. I will say this. I feel like the matches, when you put the stars in the ring, right, that they have, I feel like the matches are carried better.
Okay.
I feel like their athletic talent is more than what we used to have in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
But they can't touch them on the mics.
Yeah, they're more acrobatic and more.
They can't touch them on the mics, and like I said, and you just don't have anyone that's popular like that. I mean, like Stone Cold connected on so many levels. I mean, he's so excuse me. So I think that's one of the things that is bringing it down. So I say it's a mixture of both. Like I said, they have an opportunity they got a good story writing team. They just don't write good stories. I was need to get. And maybe again, no, I'm gonna hold this one in. So.
He's sneezing on camera, just wetting everything up.
Yeah, it just happens that way.
You gotta sneeze. You gotta sneeze. You gotta let it go.
So guys, that's my answer. I seen that we added 2 new subscribers this week, which pushes us to 10. 10. It's not like we're off the charts or whatever, but we do appreciate continuing to get subscribers. And want to say thank you to Angie from work. She got me this new Stone Cold shirt, and I told her that I would wear it, and so I'm wearing it. I'm giving her a shout out. She watches the show too, so I'm was pretty excited to get that. She said that she's gonna try to get you one too, so we can match for an episode. So
double Austin.
Double. But again, guys, thanks for watching.
Tell her how much that costs.
Oh, okay, guys. Yeah, it was actually it's normally like $20-some. I mean, in case you guys want to go to GameStop and you find one, and the shirt was only $1.97.
$1.97.
So a heck of a deal right there by Ange. Also, remember, guys, that I will post this up tonight when I get to work, which is like midnight, so it's technically Saturday. So, but I'll post this up. All 3 videos will be up. We appreciate you guys going and watching and hitting the like or drop comments or just in general watching it. We appreciate it all the way around. Remember that what we talked about, Raw, we'll have the Beast there, so that should be something good to talk to. And, we'll record our show Tuesday afternoon, and then it'll be up sometime later on the Tuesday night. And like I said, big things look like they're in the making here for the for old Fastlane. As it's approaching quickly. I mean, it's not next week; it's the week after.
21st.
So I mean, this is the last week to build up to it. You know, like I always get kind of surprised by that they're not going to have it on the 28th. I mean, they still have a chance, but so realistically, I mean, what we get this week is the build up. So that's why the Beast is there. Obviously, he's going to
keep building it up. We got another 2 weeks after that, but you know, you got to start building it up now, and then start putting in place some possible matches for a WrestleMania and whatnot. I mean, Vince is dragging his feet, and maybe he's dragging it for a good purpose. You know, maybe he do got something up on his sleeve like he had at Royal Rumble and threw everybody off. So let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Well, guys, that's our complete show today.
I'm Brother Reek.
I'm Brother Don Juan.
And guess what?
We're out.